Hey guys, and welcome to another video. My brother used to hate my intros to my videos, but I figured that it's been a long while since I've filmed, so I might as well have some sort of an intro. Anyhow, today's video is going to be a bit of a different video. Today I thought it would be fun to go through some old containers of Loom things. I have not quit looming or anything like that. I actually just got a haul that I opened today. I didn't film getting that haul, but I did just get a bunch new loom bands, and now that I'm out of college, I actually have more time to loom and such. So I do plan to be doing more of that in the near future. But anyway, this video isn't about that. This video I'm going to be going through these 3 containers. This one's just a Hobby Lobby bag. Then I have this nice little tin, and it's full of Loom containers. I have not previewed this, so my reactions to the things inside the bag, the tin, and then there's a shoebox. They'll be authentic. It'll be like my first reaction seeing what is in here after not actually looking in these storage containers in a while. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to do the bag first. Apologize, it's probably pretty loud. I don't know what, I have some idea of what's in some of these, but not everything. Anyway, the bag. Looks like I have some very black bands. Oh yeah, and some of, this is sort of a collection video, sort of just, going through old storage. So, you'll see some bands, some creations, then if I have anything to say about them, I will. The next thing I pulled out is actually my Lumigurumi cat design. This one doesn't have eyes, but it's basically a finished prototype. I never made a tutorial for this little guy. I kind of wanted to, but I never got around to making the tutorial. So that's my Lumigurumi cat. The design, the body design is based off of Ginger Cell's cat. I have a couple others in here. There's this one, which this one isn't as good. I gave it eyes, but they're band eyes. They're not great. And then I just used random colors. Random neon colors. I like this one. This one also does not have eyes, but this was my first prototype of my little Lumigurumi cat design. And I still am open to making a tutorial of that. None of these little guys are stuffed. I also was working on the head pattern, if it was going to have 2 different colors, so there's an unfinished head in here. And then it looks like some Solar Venus bands. Just gonna toss those to the side. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the box. Caramel bands. It looks like the cat design again, but it's in a bag this time, and it hasn't been put together. There's a head, the corresponding body, and then a separate head, and a loom hook that I probably haven't dealt with in a year and a half. Anyway, I'm going to try and go through the bands first, and then get to the creations. Here's some pastel bands. And real quick, I'll show you. This is the inside of the box. So, preview coming up. You get to see my little setup where I have my phone on top of a box. Over here I have a pillow because I figured no one needed to see under my dresser. Anyway, these are the beads that I use for Lumigurumi. They've been quite helpful. I was going to say I typically use the small ones, but I kind of use all of them. I think I got this from Michael's a while ago. Yeah, I really like it. Like, they're all different sizes, but I like it because I haven't had any safety eyes before, like, the past month, like, month and a half. So, yeah. Let's see. Persian navy blue. I had to look at the package to see what type these were. I have used those recently. I actually just got some new ones. I just forgot what the name of them were. I have some jelly silver, some regular opaque navy blue, a C-clip package with 2 glitter gold bands in it, turquoise. Okay, and now I think we're getting to the good stuff, because now I've just about gotten through the bands in here, and it's down to the creations, except there's some jelly teal, which is a very nice color, by the way. I definitely recommend it. All right, so this is when we get more into the collection part of the video. I have a Lumigurumi pumpkin. I believe this was by Isalicious Designs, or Looming by Cheryl. I actually probably won't remember the creators for all of these designs, and I do apologize for that. If there's anything you're specifically interested in, you can comment and I will figure out who made it and where the tutorial is. Some of them I do remember, though. Like this one, this cute little guy. I tried giving him a mouth, but it either fell off or I never attached it fully. But this is the Grim Reaper. I find the hood to be adorable because you can remove it. This was by Ginger Cell. And then I have a mini Lumigurumi giraffe, which I believe was by Olympus DeLumer. And I used the new formulation of neon blue for him. I like how he turned out. He just doesn't... Okay, there, he's kind of standing. I don't think he would stand if he wasn't leaning up against the pillow, though. I believe this is the Jessamine bracelet by I'm a Crazy Fangirl and Tutorial by Expert Looms. I just pulled that out of thin air, so if I'm wrong, I will correct myself in the description box, but I think that's what that is. I have a Lumigurumi pufferfish. I edited the pattern for this a little bit just so that it would look more like a pufferfish, like it actually has texture on top. I think there's a picture of him on my account, on my Instagram account. Here's a little loom fragment, like a hook fiddle fragment of my original design that I forget what I called it. That's pretty cool. I feel like that didn't focus. No, I guess it focused fine enough. Anyway, here's a Lumigurumi flower. Guys, I love this Lumigurumi flower design. It's kind of my original design. It's really from a crochet pattern, so I don't want to take full credit for it. But I adapted the loom pattern of it, and I would be open to making a tutorial if there's interest. People were saying it's not original. Some people. People were pretty mixed. But I haven't seen a loom tutorial for it. So if I did make a tutorial for it, I would credit the original crochet pattern. But I think it might still be tutorial worthy. I made so many of them. This is the same flower, but more in sunflower colors. This one is obviously pink and white. Here's a little crochet circle thingy. I wanted to say granny square, but for one, it's not a square, and I think it's just kind of a couple of rounds of bands. But I like the color combo. This is the Mermaid Shells Mom bracelet. I know that that's like a really weird name. I forget the designer, but I know there's a picture of this on my account, and I blinged it, kind of. I used jump rings to add some sort of bling. Okay, so here, some pieces that were never finished, is a giraffe head. I believe what happened here is I ran out of beige. I'm not 100% certain on that. I might have run out of brown, but I think it was the beige that I ran out of. So I really wanted to finish this little giraffe. It's the same design as that guy, but he's not finished as of yet. And I'm finding other parts of it as well. Like, I think this is a tail. I'll put it over there. Let me see if there's other parts. There's a couple of legs. There might be some other legs somewhere in here. Guys, I'm completely forgetting the name of this bracelet. It's by Loom. I actually really like that color combo also. I feel like I also have a picture of this on my Instagram account, but I forget the name of the bracelet, which is, you know, a little unfortunate. I think this was called the Sully bracelet, but I put a Mike Wazowski charm on it. I made it for a Loom Games competition. And so I tried to put it in Monsters Inc. colors. This is actually pretty well made. I kind of like that. Another one of the flowers. I'm finding other parts of random things. Like, here's a C-clip American flag that I started and didn't finish. I forget the name of this bracelet, but it was supposed to be in frozen colors, and I know there's a picture of that on my account. This was a, take this with a grain of salt, but this was an original design of mine. I say take it with a grain of salt because it's like super simple and it might really not be original, but it's pretty old. I called it the Isotope bracelet, but I never, like, posted a picture of it or anything. This is something from Claire's Wear's main account that she never made a tutorial of. It's actually pretty simple to make, and I figured out how to make it. I forget the name of the bracelet. I forget the name of a lot of these bracelets, which I feel like is kind of bad on me. Like, I feel like I should have figured that out before making the video, but also I didn't know what was in this box before making the video. So, yeah. There's this. I like the color combo. I feel like the Venus bands are kind of, like, old. Or maybe the white. Like, the white's kind of not the color it should be. I believe that was by Minion. Minion Rainbow Loom. Another flower. Another one of those designs by Claire's Wears. This hook fragment. It's pretty. I don't know what it is though. My phone is like going into overdrive trying to focus. Anyway. Ooh, I really like this. It's by the Knox, and I know I had Ginger Cell help me with the pattern. And I'm trying to remember the name of the bracelet. But I really like it. It's like all the way complete. I high-key forget the name of it. This I made off of a picture, and I forget who designed it, and I'm going to have to figure out who designed it because that really bothers me. It is not complete, unfortunately. There's a lot of fragments in here. An Ice Hearts bracelet by Loom Twix. I made it off of a picture. If any of you want the reference picture, comment or DM me, because I believe Loom Twix has a private account and I am following her, but I know not everyone is. I forget what this is. It's not complete. If any of this stuff you know what it is and I say I forget, then feel free to comment. It's another flower. There's that one designed by Claire's Wares. I'm finding some of these I know who designed it and I forget the name of the bracelet. This one was an original design of mine though. I called it the Unstoppable bracelet. I don't think I ever made a tutorial, but I've taken pictures of it before. I'm trying to get it to focus. But yeah, this was the Unstoppable bracelet. Fragment of it at least. Ooh, this one I actually know what it is. This one is another original design of mine that I called the Scrunchy Algae bracelet, but it's kind of a variation on Claire's Wares sea cow and, or not sea cow, sea pig and sea cucumber bracelets. Or maybe it was sea cow. The sea whatever. It was kind of a variation off of those. But I called it the Scrunchy Algae bracelet. And yeah, I actually like that one. This is my original design, whose name I forget. Power Out, maybe? There's a tutorial for it on my channel. Go check it out. This one I never actually named. I considered naming it Rebel Diamonds, but then the Killers actually named their compilation album that. Oops, I just dropped it. It's reversible. I actually was naming it after a line from a song by the Killers, but then since they named their compilation album that, I'm not really sure if I should still go ahead with that name. This one was kind of original. I came up with it on my own, but it also just puts together a bunch of different stitches. So it reminds me of stuff by, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, but stuff by Hammerberg Eva. Expert Looms did the tutorials for those. This isn't one of her designs, but it reminds me of them. It's very compact, so it used up a lot of bands. I like the color combo, though. Here's another flower. Here's a goose, a Lumigurumi goose by Ginger Cell. I actually like the color combo I chose for this one as well. I used pastel yellow and then Sweet 600 very pastel orange. Here's part of a Lumigurumi unicorn I didn't finish. Creativity is key. I'm not sure why I didn't finish. I feel like I must have run out of bands or something. Because it seems pretty well made, too. And then I have all 4 legs for the unicorn that I didn't finish. I have a seahorse, Lumigurumi seahorse by Craft Muse. I really like this guy. I think I used off-brand bands. No, I don't know. I'm looking at them now, and I feel like these actually were official bands. I can see the little wire poking out, though, which it doesn't want to focus, but you could kind of see it. There we go. A Lumigurumi BB-8 that was based off of a crochet pattern, and I could get the crochet pattern, but I don't remember who made it off the top of my head. I do know that it wasn't, like, originally Lumigurumi. But I actually really like how he turned out. He's a little bigger than most of the stuff that I make. I usually make them pretty small, but I like him. I have a Lumigurumi lion in Simba colors, guys. Or, sorry, I think this was supposed to be Mufasa, actually. That would make more sense given the colors. But guys, this design is one of my favorites. It's very adorable. I was going to make a scar too and then didn't get around to it, but I mean, it's not off the table in the future. I just find him so cute. Oh my goodness. Here's part of a seahorse I didn't finish. Here's a fin to that same seahorse. Here's that same bracelet by Loves to Loom that I will look up what it's called eventually. A fishtail. 2 more tiny fishtail fragments. Part of a Zollige bracelet by Expert Looms. An unfinished Pumbaa Tsum Tsum. The horns are kind of wacky, but like the horns are asymmetrical, but other than that, I mean, I think I just ran out of caramel bands, to be honest. I wonder if I ever got caramel bands, because then I could finish them up. Oh, there's a fishtail inside. That's funny. Lumigurumi Octopus by Ginger Cell. Guys, I know this is so random, but I really like how you can, like, put him on your finger, because he's not stuffed on the inside, and you can just, like, have him sit there. I used white eyes. I usually don't use white. I usually use black, but I feel like with this design it turned out really well. The Lumigurumi Poodle by Zimmy Looms, Mini Poodle. I'm guessing he's been in this box a while because those legs are not quite right. I probably need to mess with them a little bit. But I like how I used the regular pony bead for the nose and then the, like, round beads for the eyes. Another fishtail fragment. Oh, crap. I completely forget the name of this bracelet design, which I think is by Ginger Cell. And this is actually a really cool bracelet design that I have completely forgotten the name of. Okay, so here's a little dragon head. Is he stuffed? I can't even tell. No, not stuffed. The thing is, I think this was like a prototype. Like, I was trying to design a dragon because there wasn't a good one out there that I knew how to make. There are now, but at the time, I don't think there were. But yeah, I never finished it. Case in point, here's the body. I don't like the body. It's just kind of thrown together, but again, was a prototype. A flower, Lumigurumi flower. That one uses the, Jelly Teal. Meschino bracelet by the Loom Guide tutorial by Claire's Wares. Another Zollige bracelet. It's not full length. I feel like I must have run out of something while I was making it. There's a tutorial on my account from like years ago. Not tutorial. There is not a tutorial. I did not make a tutorial for Expert Loom's bracelet. There's a picture on my Instagram account from a few years ago, because I think it was when I went to the Grand Canyon, and that was at least like 6 years ago. Here's part of a scrunchy algae bracelet. This one is only 2 colors. The other one I believe was 3. Oops. Tiny fishtail fragment. Another leg to that giraffe. Probably ran out of beige on the body. A flower. I really ought to just make the tutorial for that. A fin. Or not fin. Yeah, I guess you would call that a fin. To the seahorse that I didn't finish. Oh dear. This was either the lion's paw bracelet or the other one that's like made really similarly by one of the really good hook-only artists. I also really like this color combo. And I also really don't like how my camera didn't focus. There we go. Yeah, here's part of the giraffe's body that's not finished. Here's the other leg. And I think this is another scrunchy algae bracelet. I like that color combo. Maybe I should go ahead and actually finish this one. Maybe make a tutorial on it. Maybe I could use this color combo in the tutorial. There you go, folks. I just came up with a good idea. Maybe. Okay. A Lumagurumi Star by Ginger Cell. That smile is definitely not on all the way. I feel like was kind of the point. I'm surprised it hasn't fallen off, though. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm going to show it to you. It's that one bracelet with the German name by Claire's Wares. Liebling. I probably butchered the pronunciation. You really can't tell it as much on camera, but these white bands are extremely yellowed. I think maybe if I like put it next to something that's actually white, then you can tell a little bit more. So that's kind of a shame. This BB-8 hasn't really yellowed that much. The head kind of did a little bit. The body didn't. But yeah, you can kind of see the difference. I feel like this is that one bracelet by Angel Looms or Tutorials by Angel or whatever. The pipe chain. I think this is the pipe chain. I could be wrong. The tutorial was deleted though. Like a long time ago. And that is everything in that box. And for time's sake, I'm going to make a part 2 where I go through the tin, which you just heard me hit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that it was kind of all over the place, but I enjoyed making it. I haven't looked through that box in probably a couple of years, or at least I didn't remember what was in it. So it was kind of nice going back through the box, seeing my old creations, and realizing that I have stuff to finish, like that giraffe, the seahorse, the Lumagurumi unicorn, and then there are just some fragments in there that maybe I should revisit, and some tutorials I should make. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in part 2 to this collection video. Bye.